Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanzo, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys the first perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got another ridiculous show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So once again, Shannon Sharpe taking shots at Michael Jordan for no damn reason. For no apparent reason. As you guys know, Shannon Sharpe makes his appearances on ESPN First Take on Mondays and Tuesdays. So on today's show, given the fact that we're on the heels of the NBA playoffs, you know that we're going to be talking basketball. And specifically that we're going to be talking about the Lakers, which means that inevitably that we're going to be talking about LeBron James, who Shannon Sharpe is a big fan of. So today they were discussing the play-in tournament, the play-in scenario that the Lakers find themselves in because they're going to be facing off against the New Orleans Pelicans for the number 7 spot. So in the midst of them talking about this, Shannon Sharpe then goes into his normal monologue, which is, and by the way, LeBron did play very well the other night where he had a triple-double, but then you cannot hype up that victory against Memphis. I watched that game. Memphis had no starters. I think that game they only had 8 players. And the Lakers still damn near lost that game with some freaking frishy no foul call at the end of the game. But Shannon comes on the show and he starts talking about how great LeBron James played, which, by the way, I had no issues with because LeBron did play very, very well. But in the midst of all of that, he once again took it upon himself to take another shot at MJ. And the part that gets me is that LeBron fans get upset when people take shots at LeBron. But meanwhile, that's all they do with MJ. And MJ never says anything to them. But nevertheless, that did not stop Shannon Sharpe from taking another dig at Jordan. So that's what we want to focus on today. But before we even get into that, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select 2 or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting 2 entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we're going to play what Shannon Sharpe had to say on ESPN today, and then we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
Shannon, will LA and Golden State get out of the play-in? What do you think?
Yes, I believe they do. The Lakers have looked very, very well the last 2 weeks of the season, and they've looked really well against the Pelicans. Remember in the play-in tournament, the in-season tournament, you thought that was an anomaly. When they beat them by 45. Had them down by 32 yesterday. See, yesterday, LeBron James reminded me of my grandmother on 4th Sunday dinner. She made sure everybody ate first, and then she sat down and got her plate. You see what he did? 13 assists in the first half. Yeah. Everybody, hey, Rui, you hungry? AD, you hadn't played, so I know you hungry. Let me get you going. D-Lo, AR, we call him Kobe of the Ozarks. That's right. Yeah. So we made sure everybody ate. Right. And then he sat down and had him a big old plate. Right. Giving it to him. And did you see that defense that he put on Zion? Did you see that? I said, LeBron said, hey, should I get him? Should I get him? Got him. Did him up. Went at him. You saw it, legs. The man had, hold on. Please tell me, somebody that's a faulty birth certificate. You mean to tell me that man at 39 years of age, the final game, 82, he played over 70 games. He gave you 28, 17, and 11? Your GOAT could never.
Oh, man, you need to stop that
Your GOAT
nonsense.
could
You need to
never.
stop that
He
nonsense.
could
My
never
GOAT
do
could do whatever he
something
wanted to do.
Not
He
that.
did. You understand what I'm saying?
Not that.
Please, yes, he could. Let me tell you something. Right. Well, first of all, it was a different era. It's softer. It's considerably softer in today's NBA than it was in the 80s and 90s. You keep forgetting that, but that's a different subject for another day. I love that soliloquy that you just went on, and I'm going to give you your props because LeBron James looked like Magic Johnson part deux. You
saw that?
It was something special yesterday. No doubt about it.
So you heard what Shannon had to say. He said Michael Jordan could never. Yeah, he could never. Michael Jordan could never find himself in a play-in tournament fighting to make the playoffs to capture his 5th championship. You know why? Because Jordan won 3 championships in a row 2 times. The fact of the matter is this. I'm not buying the argument of, oh, LeBron has played longer, done things longer. I don't think Jordan cared. I think Jordan reached the point where he's like, I've already beat these dudes. I've already accomplished it all. And if you guys want to talk about the longevity, which you're free to do, then one may need to ask the following question. Well, if LeBron has been this good for this long, why hasn't he won more championships or at least equaled Michael Jordan? Because you're going to talk about his impressive play, and it has been impressive. Why hasn't any of that translated into more championships? Jordan won his final championship at 35. This is also, by the way, going to college and taking off, 2 years. So Jordan probably played effectively for 13 seasons. LeBron is going on 20, like his 35th millionth season he's going on. So to me, listen, if you say LeBron is having a great year, fantastic. I think he broke the record for 25 points per game average for over 20 seasons. He has the record. Fantastic. I think those are things that are great for LeBron James and things that basketball fans can celebrate and LeBron James fans can celebrate. That, however, doesn't move the needle for the majority of people when we're talking about MJ. It doesn't really, except for LeBron fans, except for them. Now, if you want LeBron to be your GOAT, have at it. But to then say he better than Jordan, come on, stop. I think they're the only ones that believe it. I was just thinking about this before we produced this show. I was like, LeBron fans are the only ones that really think he's the GOAT. But other basketball fans from the support of the teams or the players can see Jordan is the GOAT. And that's the fundamental difference right there. And then you have people in media that are just basically paid plants to go out there and parrot a particular thing because they need a job or something like that. LeBron is having a great year. He's having a great career, but stop with this, oh, your GOAT could never, because then we can start ringing off things that Jordan could do that LeBron couldn't even dream of doing, like winning a Defensive Player of the Year. Now, Nick Wright will jump up in the back and say, but that year he got right. Yeah, but that he didn't win. This is what kills me. He counts it like as if almost is like it happened. It didn't happen. What about those 10 scoring titles? What about going 6-0 in the finals? What about having the highest regular season average ever? Having the highest postseason average ever? Let's stop. Jordan won at every single level he's been. He never even lost at the Olympics. Stop. LeBron lost in it. He got the silver medal. Stop. Enough. Enough with the shots and all of this. Shannon doing that, but he's only, he only got LeBron fans in the corner twerking it up, shaking it up, twerking it up all over the place, knocking over drinks, slapping each other with honey. These are the only people that are hype about this. He said they was like, oh, he to go, and then somebody else jumped in yo, stop that. What's wrong with you? Just put the honey down, B. What's wrong with you? No, I don't want no honey, man. People keep asking me, where you got that honey from? The honey joke. Where I got the honey from is your man just now that was talking about some damn LeBron said, if you saw me wrestling with a bear, pray for the bear. Then Shannon Sharpe talking about I'm gonna pour honey all over you. It's like, what is going on right now? What are we doing? What are we doing, man? But hey, that's your man. But enough with these Jordan shots, man. It's ridiculous. And the part is, Jordan doesn't even say nothing. It must hurt. It's like the dude doesn't even acknowledge these people. But hey, LeBron fans talk about how emotional Jordan fans are. I think LeBron fans are a direct reflection of LeBron himself. The most emotional dudes in the world. Always crying and hollering about something. You notice that for as much crap that gets talked about Jordan, you notice he never makes any public statements or response to it. But on the other hand, do you notice that every little thing LeBron James does, he's always hollering and fighting with somebody on Twitter or having somebody on his behalf fighting for him? We're going on this podcast, speaking that nonsense, or talking about I want my damn respect. That's them. They follow their leader. That's how they are. Jordan fans, they're not like that, man. Kobe fans, they're not like that. I'm talking about as dudes. Typically, they're not like that. LeBron fans, they cuss out their own mama over LeBron. They will cuss you out, cuss out your family, cuss out your daughter, your kids, whatever, over some damn LeBron. They be getting tight. They be ready to fight. They be ready to run up in Walmart and buy a lot of honey. And they about to go to war for LeBron. Like, yo, whoever say something crazy, I'm slapping you with a handful of honey, son. Like that's just how we rolling. And if you talk crazy, when I slap you when you fall on the floor, I'm twerking all over you. That's just how I'm doing. That's just how I'm giving it up. These twerking ass LeBron fans. Catch y'all the next episode. Peace.